Hey, it's Ubu, and today we're playing a game called The Butterfly. It's developed by Korinia, and you can find the game on itch.io. And basically, it's a short psychological horror game about insects and love. Insects as in, like, bugs. And, yeah, I thought this sounded interesting, and I figured we'd try it out for ourselves. If you're not familiar with my channel, where we'll play the game, and at the end of the video, I will review it and give it my final judgment. I will have timestamps in the description, but I hope you stick around for the gameplay. Anyways, we will go ahead and hit play and see what's up. So, play game. Ooh, here we are. Oh, we're quick. Okay. Egg. Okay. Good lord. It's a note you wrote this morning. Layla, please eat something today. It hurts me to see you like this. Love you. Love you too. The sandwich is untouched. This game does involve themes about eating disorders and whatnot as well, if you're sensitive to that. I forgot to mention that. My apologies. It's locked. It also references self-harm as well. Alright, we have some kind of combination here. It's a bottle containing a light blue liquid. You don't know why it's here. Okay. Something's blocking the door. So, okay. We need to find some kind of combination. I guess we'll look around some more. The drawing of a butterfly. Nice. Picture of Layla. You've been together for nearly 2 years. You notice her eyes are very small compared to the rest of her face. It looks uncanny. That's not very nice. He's weird looking. The note you wrote. It's been suffocatingly dry for weeks. The glass isn't thick enough. They're breaking all the windows. Okay. The TV with a built-in VCR player. Whoa. Vintage. What is that? A wooden mannequin. Okay. A 2F key. You take it. Okay. Second floor key. Who's walking around? Hello? I thought I was the mannequin at first. Okay. We happen to pick the right door. That's great. The door is protected with metal bars. Good God. Okay. We're just kind of zooming through this. Just going with my intuition. Hello? Layla hides under the blanket. Man, what is it about me not being able to read sometimes? Layla hides under the covers. Don't look at me. It's gotten worse. Please get me my medicine. Or get my medicine. The note you wrote a few days ago. Is it Leela or Layla? Please hold on. Keep taking your medicine until I can give you the cure. Stay strong. I'm saying Layla because of, like, Princess Leia. Spelled that way, I'm pretty sure. Close the door. It moves even when you're not there. Okay, this is really weird. I don't know what's going on. I feel like did I just see something? Hello? Okay, so we need to find medicine. Let's lay this medicine. You take it. I did take it. Correct. This is a big, weird house. I have your medicine. You give Layla the medicine. Thanks. I feel so horribly itchy all the time. I know it bothers you, but please feed Spotty for me. His food should be in the kitchen. Alright, now we have the kitchen key. Nice. Progress. Making progress. Here we go. Food is in the kitchen. Oh, whoops. Maybe this is the kitchen. Nice. Oh, God. What is going on in here? Jesus. Inside Spotty's body is a pair of bolt cutters. You take them. Who killed the dog? What's your problem? Why would you do that? The picture showing a butterfly's life cycle. Oh, Lord. Okay, so we're on egg. This is the name of this, like, chapter, I guess. And then there's larva, pupa, and then imago. Butterfly starts its life as an egg before turning into a larva. A larva's primary concern is finding and eating enough food before wandering around in search of a place to become a pupa. Pupa is stationary again, just like an egg. But this stage marks the beginning of the transformation into a winged adult, also known as imago. In this final stage, the butterfly is fully grown. Okay. It's a knife. It looks more like a cleaver. So you know. A can of dog food. You should have fed Spotty... You should have fed Spotty 4 times every day, but you often forgot. 4 times? Bro, the dog would he probably exploded. You're feeding him too much. Unless they're small amounts, because that's too much. Unless you have like some kind of super massive like bear hunting dog or something. Oh God. Mannequin is moving around. What did I do in here? I got bolt cutters. That's what it was. Okay. Hello, mannequin. Leave me alone. I don't remember anything having a chain on it. Right, it's a wood mannequin, that is correct. So what do we use the bolt cutters on? I guess I forgot. You stay right there. This? Use bolt cutters. Dusty looking VHS, take it. Alright, I feel like I'm on a roll with this game. Alright. Mannequin's gone. Nice. Wait. It's back this way. My bad. Oh, he's ready to watch some TV. Alright, great. Use the VHS tape. Nothing happens. Jesus Christ. Ah! I can't get out! Help! Help! Oh, he has something in his hand. It's a note. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm perfect, I'm so full of energy. That's great. There are bugs everywhere. Help. Okay. Oh, here's a key. Layla's office. Second floor key. Nice. That was a weird event. It's swarmed by some bugs. No response. Okay, here's your office. Layla's diary. Most of its entries are addressed to you. Okay. Since we moved in, you're so close all the time. I love you, and you're so close. You always know where I am. We find each other using the creaking of the floorboards. I'm never lonely anymore. Sometimes you say something mean, but that's fine. Besides, maybe it's my fault. I haven't been myself since I got sick. You said there's a cure, though, so I will hold on. will you be there for me? Today you said my fingers look chubby. You've never said anything like that before. Guess you notice these things when you're together all the time. I felt worse today. My fever doesn't go away, and that itchiness is unbearable. I'm eating less. I spent a lot of time looking at my fingers. I really don't like them. You've been hard at work in the woods. I should be proud, but it honestly creeps me out. I'm sorry for not eating the sandwich you made. I know you miss the old me. Please, I need that cure, whatever it is. At night, it feels like my skin is ripping apart. Oh. Okay. Guess it's nighttime now. We'll transition. Larva. Oh no, where'd they go? So, I assume, and this might be very obvious, that our partner is turning into something. Whoa, Jesus. That caught me off guard and actually scared me. I would say turning into a butterfly, but humans don't do that. Jesus. Why would someone do that? Gosh. It's a wooden mannequin. Yeah, it's got Spotty's head on him. Gross. It's a note. Thank you so much. I loved it. For the 3-digit lock. First, the hour hand's current time. Second, how often I should be fed. And third, the 4 years you have suffered her. The years you have suffered her. Oh my gosh. Okay. The years I have suffered her. Okay. Ready then. Whatever. I didn't pay attention to how many years we've had each other or something. I don't know. I need to find a clock, though. This is where we started, right? Okay. Nothing there. Alright, well, this is super creepy and weird. I don't know what's going on. Okay, we need to, like I just said, find a clock, I guess. Alright, let's look upstairs, I guess, because I haven't found it yet. There it is. What the heck is that? What's going on? What is this? So like 2 or 3? Like 3, 4 something? It said the hour hand, I believe. Alrighty. My brain is totally backwards today, and the long hand is the minutes. Shorthand is hours. My brain was totally backwards on that for some reason. Front door key, you take it. That was a lot of noise. Yep. I guess... Oh, the mannequin's gone. Okay. That's weird. Why is the mannequin running around? I don't really understand that personally, but... Alrighty then. And then the third one I was just gonna guess, obviously, so... I didn't realize we were together 2 years or whatever. A note is pinned to the tree. 2 initials are joined together in a crudely drawn heart. 0 plus L. O plus L. Okay. It's a bench. Before she got sick, you used to sit here with Layla, listening to the cicadas. On special nights, she went into the woods to pick apples. Yum. Just kidding, I don't like apples. Oh my gosh, we live like on a cliff. I don't get why the dog is barking when its head has been detated from its kappa or whatever. I hate this. It's an apple. Inside it, you find a small broken handle. You take it. This is so weird. I don't understand what is going on. Which is okay, but I'm kind of mad at myself that I forgot how to read a clock all of a sudden. I literally have a clock like that in my room, like an analog clock. Oh. Okay. It's the first mannequin you made. It was quiet and obedient, as it should be, but did not feel alive. Simple winding key protrudes from its stomach. You take it. You combine the winding key and the broken handle to make a fence gate key. Okay. It's a note. Log number 142. Layla doesn't like my latest mannequin. She says it's too lifelike, too real. It moves even when I'm not there. However, it still needs a soul. To give life, one must take life. Forgive me, Layla. Spotty will die now, but live on forever. I will make it quick. You used a pair of bolt cutters. It wasn't quick. Jesus, why would you... Whoa, okay. What was that? That's a fence, okay. Here's the fence key in this weird forest. But we killed the dog and put his soul into the mannequin. Why would we kill him with bolt cutters? Why wouldn't we just shoot him or something? Whatever. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I won't run off again. I felt so hungry. So hungry, please. Oh, there should be something in the refrigerator. Lily gives you the kitchen storeroom key. Wow, great ambience with the rain. I like that. Cool stuff. Yupa. This is open now. Okay. We use the key. Oh, cool. A big, giant, scary refrigerator. Nice. It's a refrigerator. A strange stench emanates from inside. You open it. Oh, a sandwich. It's a sandwich made for Layla. You take it. Why did the door close behind me? It's locked. Oh, dear God. Okay, here's Spotty's head in the fridge and also his bones or whatever. It's a note. Was it worth it? No? I mean, I don't know. It's a vague question. Obviously, it's probably more rhetorical, but... Yeah, well. You give Layla the sandwich. Thanks. I think I feel a little bit better. Still, please give me more medicine. I think there's some in the attic. Layla gives you the 3rd floor key. You grow tired of her errands. Well, she's sick. Alright, here it is. Very spacious house. It's a note you wrote a few days ago. Log number 138. I designed my mannequin to be exactly like Layla. Ugh. To mimic her. In mannerisms, habits, and abilities, but has often started to surpass her. While Layla plays the piano clumsily, my mannequin shows the most incredible precision. Its slim fingers never miss a note. Good for them. It's an old piano. 2 keys are missing. They were probably pulled out by Layla in frustration. It's an attic key. You take it. Man, I'm just like honed in on all this stuff. It's great. Well, she's not the only one getting frustrated. I'm getting frustrated that I can't read. Making me mad. My name is written on the back. Spotty, you take it. Great. Another weird video we can watch. I take every bottle of medicine. Wow, that was a lot. Okay. Jesus. That was so loud. I guess we'll just go watch the VHS instead of checking on her. No response. Blood under the door. No big deal. It's this way. That was so loud. VHS tape. Spotty. Nothing happens. Oh my god, dude. Why are you on the ceiling? It's your wood mannequin. It holds 2 piano keys in its bloodied mouth. You take them. Jesus Christ, dude. This is so strange. Okay, wow. Anyways. Where are you? You're scaring me. This is so... Help. Please. It's too much. Oh my god. I lied. It has never gotten better. I can't bear it anymore. The terrible pain. The itchiness. But worst of all, that disgusted, scared look on your face. What have I done wrong? Why is everything different now? Why are you so distant? My fingers are so very slender now. Layla doesn't respond anymore. This is horrid. Whatever I'm looking at. We're like some evil monster scientist or something. There's something wrong with us. Piano. I was like, what was I doing? Nice, good old piano puzzle. I like that. It's a clock key for the door and the foot of Layla's clock. You take it. Yes, I do. I take keys, and then I use them on locks and doors. Imago. It's blood. Layla has been hitting her head against the wall. It was Layla herself. Your mannequin did not do this. Yeah, you just said that. Use the clock key. It's a hidden note you wrote. It's titled Confession. Oh, Layla, I couldn't bring myself to tell you. There never was a cure. The doctors haven't seen anything like this before. Every test came back with unimaginable results. They speak of the strangest things, transformations, changes, metamorphosis. They doubt you'll be here much longer, Layla. But when you're gone, I'll have my mannequin, watching TV, having dinner with me, walking in the woods, picking apples, playing piano. It will always be around. Like you, Layla. Like you. Everything will be just as it was, and you won't really be gone. Part of the note is the 4th floor key. You take it. The house has 4 floors? Jesus. We're in like a super mansion. Gotta be one of these, right? Oh no. Man, we're like screwed up in the head. Is something chasing me? That was scary. A note is pinned to the wall. It's written by Layla. I'm beautiful. I'm free. What in the world? Oh, it's raining blood. Oh my god. Oh. Is she like The god thing from Silent Hill 1. The butterfly. Look at her go! She's free! Was it Samael in Silent Hill 1? Is that the boss? Playtesters. For additional asset credits? Yep, alright. I want to watch them fly away. And the game closed. So I'm back on the main menu now, and I'll review the game. I'll start with visuals, and I think the visuals are pretty solid. I don't mind the PSX sort of pixelated approach they went with. A lot of games do that now, but I like what they did with this. The overall environment and visual presentation in general, I think is pretty solid. I like the layout of the house. The weird dog-headed mannequin and all of that kind of stuff was visually striking and disturbing and weird, and I think worked together really well. I like the change of environment from how the floors feel different enough with, you know, the piano and different assets like that. And then, of course, going out into the weird forest that we live in. So pretty cool stuff there. So I would say overall visuals, I would say, are pretty strong. In terms of audio, it is mostly our footsteps that I hear walking around, which I'm pretty sensitive to. I would say the footsteps are maybe a little loud, but not the worst thing ever. Aside from that, there's just strange events that happen, like the window breaking and the bugs buzzing around us, the dog barking and Layla screaming. So there are some very, you know, striking audio events, I guess. But aside from that, the game is quiet, and I think that makes it a little more unsettling because of the subject matter. It's just us in this weird house with something going on in the background that we're just not familiar with yet. So I think it builds the tension pretty well in that regard. I do like it when it starts to rain. I think that adds a pretty good layer of atmosphere there, makes it enjoyable. So good work there. I don't have any complaints necessarily for the audio. Like I said, I'm sensitive to loud footsteps in games, but I kind of wish maybe there was a little bit more of like an ambient tone, like sort of humming or something like that every once in a while. It didn't have to be the whole time, but like I said, I think the overall rhythm and pacing of the game is good enough where I didn't really notice it being so quiet in some instances. So anyways, I think the audio is fine. There's mechanics, it is just sort of doing small objectives that lead up to events, I would say, more or less, like us finding the medicine for them, or finding the dog and the bolt cutters and the combination and things like that. So it is like sequenced behind some puzzles and some key hunting and finding things like I said, the medicine or whatnot. So mechanically, the game is almost on rails and it's very simple. It is effective with just how the game is paced and its overall rhythm of finding an item and using the item and then exploring and progressing the story and reading more notes. I like the cadence the game has. It, I think, flows pretty well. It doesn't feel like I'm hunting something for too long or nothing's really happening. So I would give it a lot of credit for that. So I would say mechanically, while simple, I think it works really well with just how the game is paced. There was a story and concept. The story is quite disturbing, in my opinion. Of course, it leans on the idea of, you know, Layla is so sick or doesn't want to eat and, you know, subjects like that, and they're very unhappy. However, it eventually devolves into us being, I would almost borderline say we're like a psycho that is doing, I would almost say like experiment on them or something, because they have such a unnatural, unheard of condition, like turning into a big butterfly, which humans don't do. So that metamorphosis on them, I would imagine would be extremely painful and awful to experience. Kind of like The Fly with Jeff Goldblum. It's like, please put me out of my misery kind of thing. I can't even imagine just how really that would occur and how disgusting and terrible it would be. But the character we're playing as does something with mannequins and tries to like put souls into them, and we like killed our dog to do that, and we just like don't actually care about Layla in the correct sense, where we're lying to them about them being a cure and we're like wanting them to suffer in some way. That's the way it came across to me. But eventually Layla takes command of their own life and says, I am beautiful and I am free, and they metamorphosed or whatever and flew away into the sky, which I thought was really cool, that they were able to find their own path, even with us being so controlling and bizarre and freaky. So the story is very fascinating and very strange. I'm sure there are different ways you could interpret it. It came across to me as almost we made her our prisoner in a sense. And that's really messed up. And the fact that they'd want to just replace them with sort of like a stand-in mannequin, and even referring to the mannequin as like being better than them is just fricked up, dude. That's like really messed up. So yeah, I would say the story is very intriguing and very thought-provoking and disturbing. Conceptually, I like the game's approach to, like I said, its pacing and its overall themes. So while, like I mentioned, the mechanics being simple, I do like the game's approach to engrossing you into wondering what's going on. And I think their approach to that using this strange concept, I think, is very effective. So great job there. In terms of performance, the game performed totally fine. I had no problems with it whatsoever. And I'll also talk about settings during this segment. So we'll just look at those real quick. Give your resolutions you can change, your mouse sensitivity, and full screen and windowed mode. So very bare bones settings, but at the same time, the game performed very well. I would say the audio mixing is pretty good. Some of the events like glass breaking and Layla screaming and stuff like that are is very loud actually, but I think that's intentional. It's supposed to like shock you in some ways, so no problem there. So overall performance and settings is really good too. So my final judgment for the Butterfly is I would say it's very good. It's above the middle of my scale. It's an overall pretty solid game. The game works really well visually in terms of its overall level design and its assets and its visual appeal. The audio is pretty solid. I might have some personal nitpicks about the audio, but I think it comes together really well still, especially with how the game is paced. Mechanically, the game is simple, but also, like I mentioned, the pacing and the overall rhythm of the game makes the mechanics feel pretty good. The story and the concept definitely stand out to me as the most striking thing about this game, and it comes together really well. Like I said, it's very disturbing, very thought-provoking, and I think well executed. Performance and settings is also really well done, so awesome stuff there. Overall, pretty solid game. I enjoyed my time with it. Like I said, I did have some nitpicks, but it doesn't reflect the quality of the game. It's just my personal preference. So like I said, overall, pretty solid, and I'm excited to see what other games they come up with in the future. Pretty cool stuff here, so wish the best of luck on your future endeavors and your work. Tell me what you think in the comments below. What are your thoughts on this game? Do you agree or disagree with me? Do you have anything to add? You just want to say hi? Let me know what's up. And don't forget to check the pinned comment below for the links to everything. Go play this game for yourself and form your own opinion. I'm sure the developer would really appreciate your feedback as well as mine. And if you'd like to support my channel, hit subscribe, leave a like, comment, and share the video. I'd really appreciate that. And I think if you're watching my video, I hope you have a wonderful day. And I think that's all I have to say about it. So thanks for hanging out with me. And don't forget, the pale moth is always watching.